Hi Collective, welcome and welcome back to Ninth House Tarot. We're going to get into another message for you for whenever you find it. It is a timeless reading and it will resonate for the week you find it, probably right up until 3 to 4 weeks after. Okay, so yeah, if you'd like a reading that is more specific and in tune to your energy, then check out the description box below on how you can get a reading with me. I am available on lots of different platforms, lots of different prices. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe as well if you resonate with this reading. Okay. So there could be some kind of truth coming out. I just had a card fly out the deck. It's about either a truthful communication, truthful acknowledgement, a realization of truth, somebody's truth, your truth, you know. So what have we got for whenever the collective find this reading, the message that they need to be aware of? What have we got, Spirit? I'm gonna get 3 cards. Thank you. Ooh, so we've got 2 cards together. Ooh, Yang and Serendipity. Guys, if you have been watching my readings for the past few weeks, no matter what oracle deck I use, no matter what tarot deck I use, I seem to be getting a lot of masculine energy, and Yang is a masculine energy. So it could be that I am strongly connecting with masculine energies at this time. That could come in the form of I have a lot of males listening to me, but it could also be an energy of the people that are listening to me. There's something about their energy at the moment, male or female, that is very driven, insistent, directive, taking charge or taking control in some kind of way. But with Serendipity and Yang, Serendipity is an energy of, you know, coordinated synchronicities, like universally coordinated synchronicities. Okay. Yeah, that catch you off guard. And with Yang here, that could be reference to a person. It could be reference to a situation where you will have the opportunity to proceed on something or to pursue something. Can I get 2 more cards, please, for the collective here, Spirit? Ooh. Chop wood. Ooh. Chop wood came out, crossing and mending. So chop wood. So chop wood is an energy of kind of what you do every day, your routine. When I see chop wood, I think of work. I think of daily routine. I think of the 6th house. Okay, so work, health, daily routine, and it's all about things happening or having realizations, allowing thoughts to flow to you through the meditative daily tasks that you are involved in. And then you've got mending. This is literally what it says on the tin. This is repairing something, mending something. There could be an opportunity here to mend something, and it could be something that comes in a little bit, not out of the blue, but it comes about, like, you know, while you're in your day doing your daily tasks. You could be at work, you could be going doing the shopping, Christmas shopping, whatever it is, you know, timeless reading. But as I do this reading, it is December 2025. So something about what you are doing this week or over the next few weeks, that is part of your daily routine, you know, stopping to get coffee somewhere, grabbing lunch at work, you know, going to work, whatever it is, where you may run into somebody, Yang energy, male or female, doesn't matter, or somebody may run into you, and there is a serendipitous interaction. Well, it's a serendipitous event. So it's an event, like I say, that is coordinated synchronicity, or something not coordinated synchronicity, but kind of is, I guess. But it's more like I say, something that's orchestrated by the universe that, you know, is so uncanny. You could also be hearing something as well that is a little bit uncanny, a little bit odd, something that spurs a mending or a repair of a situation. It could be within a community. Okay, got that at the bottom of the deck, and we got soulmates as well. So let's get some clarification here. So Yang and Serendipity. So we're going to get some clarification with the oracle cards. Okay, so Yang is like the forward movement, the propelling of forward movements. Masculine energy could represent a masculine, but it is someone taking action or initiative here, or inspired to move in some regard. Okay, Yang and Serendipity, why did that come out together, please, Spirit? High Honor. Why is High Honor here with Yang and Serendipity? Yeah, okay. How interesting. This is somebody or a situation. If it's not a person, it's a situation that is taking you from, this is an opportunity to move you from a difficult situation or a challenging situation. Could be health, could be money, could just be something that's challenging with poverty. And this serendipity is providing a situation to change your circumstances from that poverty energy to high honor. There is something here that is being divinely brought to you with serendipity, that is providing you some kind of, I don't want to say get out of jail free card, but it kind of feels like that. And if it's not a situation that is being afforded to you, or an opportunity that is being afforded to you, this is a person. This is a person that can help build you to some kind of high honor. Now that could be in any circumstance. High honor is somebody with some kind of status, some kind of level up, someone who is respected. And if it's not that, you could be meeting somebody that pulls you out of a situation or energy of feeling in poverty, lacking something, and just meeting them with serendipity and yang allows you to pursue something, or to act on something, or for something new to spark. Okay, why is chopped wood here for the collective? Why is chopped wood here for the collective? Why is chopped wood here? Ooh. So, can't pick a good card. Okay. So the two cards that came out for chopped wood are Wealthy Man and Distant Horizons. So that's what came out here for chopped wood. My mouse is about to turn everything off. There we go. Yeah, so Wealthy Man and Distant Horizon. So Wealthy Man can signify somebody who's wealthy, but it can also signify employer or employment, somebody who works in financial services as well, I take it as. But with Distant Horizons, this could be somebody who is international, somebody who is abroad. I could be speaking or connecting with somebody who may be afforded some kind of opportunity that is abroad or that is international. It could be also an opportunity that is being, that, you know, somebody who works for a company or a business that is international. So even if the opportunity or whatever it is isn't international, your employer, Wealthy Man, Distant Horizons, could be international, or at least at a distance, you know, something overseas. I could be talking to people that travel for work, travel significantly for work, possibly internationally as well. But with chopped wood here and Distant Horizons, it's giving long distance travel for work. That's what it's giving. And with Wealthy Man here, this could indicate you, something that you're coming into. But really what I'm getting is there is some kind of wealthy man at a distance, someone who's in charge of finances, in charge of money, big boss energy, an international employer. Something is happening here about what you do for work or how you spend your time in regards to an international body of some kind. Oh dear. And then mending, so that's interesting. Or this is quite simply, this could just be, you know, if it's not about employment specifically, or money specifically with Wealthy Man, it could just be, you know, literally a wealthy person that is at a distance from you. Why is mending here? Why is mending here for the collective? Change. Okay, so something is about to be mended, changed. There's going to be some kind of change here with somebody that is at a distance from you. Tell me more. And it's because they hold you in such high regard. Why is change here for mending? Again, change indicates travel as well. So change is here for mending because courthouse and false person. There could be a change in, okay, I'm going to go back to this finance and employment situation. And again, it's just an example, but it keeps kind of coming out, especially with courthouse. This could be some kind of change in a contract or an expectation, terms and conditions of employment, or terms and conditions in regards to some kind of money, wealth or stability. That when you got this contract, something or someone was not on the up and up with it. Somebody was, you know, leaving things out. They were relying on you not reading the fine print properly. But there's a change in this. There's a change. There's something here about something is going to be mended. This is going to be put right. So this is giving with change, like something turning in your favour. Yeah, and it could be because there's changes. You know, if this is a large organization that you work for or are associated with in some way, this is a given an energy of something changing at central operations that changes the terms and conditions of contracts, expectations, employee handbook, take it as it resonates. Um, yeah, and whatever this change is that is happening at a distance, this is changing either your status in some way. This is moving you out of an energy of either, I'm hearing like ill repute, disrepute. I don't know what disrepute means, but ill repute is the thing, isn't it? But with poverty, moving out of some kind of a situation where you didn't feel favoured or you're at some kind of loss of something. Maybe financial challenges, but it's moving you from poverty to high honor, and it's a serendipitous event because it's just something. It could happen by chance. It just pops up, and it's a gift from the universe, is what it's feeling like. Yeah. Again, I'm getting travel here with journey at the bottom of the deck, and community just under that. So community is here twice. Okay, don't forget that community, and it is definitely to do with some kind of contract. Either a physical contract or a spiritual contract with someone else. So take it as it resonates. So let's get some clarification. I swear I am going to turn. I feel like this recording is just going to start recording because I'm playing chicken with the mouse here. I need to just don't know what's going on. Okay, so we're going to clarify each set of cards here. So spirit for Yang, high honor, poverty, and serendipity. Why is that here for the collective? Why is high honor, poverty, yang, and serendipity here for the collective? I get 3 cards. Oh, got a reversal first. The magician in the reverse. Yeah, there's something here that you've been trying to make happen, or or somebody has been trying to make happen. And there's been some kind of difficulty. That somebody has felt like things have been delayed. They've been blocked from manifesting, or they've been blocked from trying to make something happen. Or somebody doesn't have the skills to execute something themselves as well, is the other thing. They don't have all the tools. Tell me more about this. Poverty, high honor. Yes, they need someone else. They need a partner. They need someone to collaborate with. Okay, this is somebody who you may bump into, or opportunity you may bump into. And the reason why it's serendipitous is because it's like I'm seeing a plug and a socket in my head. They're the socket and you've got the plug, or you're the socket and they've got the plug. Take it as it resonates. That just popped into my head. So the devil reverse just fell out, but I'm not accepting that. But the devil reverse is someone who is overcoming their fears, overcoming obsessions, attachments, someone who is releasing addictions, or take it as it resonates, or it could just be a Capricorn placement. And can we get one more here for serendipity, yang, high honor, and poverty? Ace of Cups, there we go. So this is something, this new thing, this opportunity, it's going to be something like a wish fulfillment, or something that lights you up, something that makes you really happy to pursue or to give to. It's something that's really fulfilling. It could also be a new relationship, the beginnings of a new relationship, or a new friendship, a new collaboration. It's the beginning of something that really touches the heart chakra. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. Let's get one more for the Ace of Cups here. Why is the Ace of Cups here, Spirit? This could be somebody that you already know with poverty here. Because with poverty, if this isn't some kind of... I feel like the poverty is more indicative of somebody feeling blocked from manifesting what they want. But it could also mean somebody that you are in separation from. I'm not getting that strongly though, but it could with the King of Cups, because the King of Cups, if they're not a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the King of Cups is like a somebody who could be concealing their emotions or feelings towards you. And with the Ace of Cups, I did clarify, it could be someone it doesn't have to be though. It could just be new love. The Ace of Cups, or something that turns into new love. The Ace of Cups is a new emotional beginning. But with the King of Cups, it's pretty strongly leaning towards emotion. But this could also be something where you're collaborating with a friend or a new mentor, and you have a lot of admiration and respect and for them as well. But this could be somebody who's very experienced in something. But with the Three of Pentacles, again, the plug, the socket, you've got the plug, they've got the socket, or vice versa. Again, masculine energy is the only energy on this table. There's no, there is no feminine energy yet. So take that as it resonates. Why is wealthy man here with distant horizons and chopped wood? My ring. There we go. Wealthy man, distant horizons and chopped wood. Why is that here? The Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So altogether, that is 9 swords. I do read intuitively. This is somebody, again, at a distance. Now, if it's not at a distance, it could just be online. But this is somebody who is going through some kind of, they're trying to problem solve something. They're feeling trapped around their choices. They feel restricted around things. And they're, with the Page of Swords, this is somebody who's looking at alternatives. This is someone who's doing their research. This could be somebody who's watching you now, but they don't have to be. This is just somebody who's putting the feelers out because they need someone. They need the right person to collaborate with. They need the right plug. There's something about wealthy man here. They've got resources, but with you may have, I don't know, the big picture, the foundation. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. This is somebody who, there's some kind of pressure on them, mental pressure for them to resolve this. I'm not sure why. Why is wealthy man here with distant horizons and chopped wood? The Ten of Swords. So they've gone through an ending. This is why they're experiencing the pressure to make things happen. Now, it doesn't indicate here that their ending is around finances. And I keep saying they, but I could be talking to you. So put yourself in the story where you fit in. I don't know if this is around finances. I'm not seeing that come out in the tarot, but it could, because this person is coming up as wealthy man. It could be something around wealth or, financial or environmental factors. And we've gone from 8 swords, 9 swords with the page there, to 10 swords. So this is someone who's gone through an ending or who is trying to avoid an ending. Okay, they could have also gone through some kind of betrayal, or backstabbing as well. Anything else here? And you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well, or you could be the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You don't have to be. It's just there's a lot of swords here. Also Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is very strong here. Gemini is here as well. Again, one more here, Spirit, for distant horizons, chopped wood and wealthy man. Why is that here? Distant horizons, chopped wood and wealthy man. I was about to say healthy man. One more. Wait a second, my little thing's coming off. There we go. One more, please, Spirit. Okay, 2 more. 2 of Wands. Yeah, they're trying to make a decision as to which way to go. There's a decision that they need to make, and they're currently surveying their options or surveying their choices. And the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, there is something. This could be about their business or your business. Put yourself in the story where you fit in. What they do for work, chop wood, distant horizons. Maybe they travel abroad. Maybe you travel abroad. Maybe you travel a lot, long distance. But there's something here where the decision that they make, ultimately, it's to maintain some kind of stability and status with the 9 of Pentacles. They could also just be a business owner or somebody who is financially stable, secure, wealthy man is here. This could be a self-made person, an entrepreneur, a business owner. Let me just get one more for that one before we move on. Why is the 2 of Wands here? Why is the 2 of Wands here? I mean, we know there's a decision or two paths that are available to this person. At least 2 paths anyway. The Knight of Pentacles. There's something here about them wanting to be careful and specific and intentional about the path that they take. The Knight of Pentacles is literally chopped wood, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is patient. They persevere. They are specific, calculated, strategic. They think and think and think. Virgo energy, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. Think and analyze every way of doing something. So this is someone who's taking their time. They also want to make the right investments with chopped wood. They want to get it right in terms of where they put their energy next, chopped wood, what they work on next, who they work with, chopped wood. They may even have the option with the 2 of Wands and distant horizons as to whether they work abroad or work locally, or to to change. So if they're used to working locally, they may have the choice to work abroad and vice versa. Or you could put yourself in the story where you've been. Yeah. Ooh. That's another story, man. Just get into that. Mending with change, false person in courthouse. Excuse me. Why is change here with mending, courthouse, and false person? Change, mending, false person, courthouse. Okay. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. So there is the poverty from the beginning there. Something is not manifesting for this person. And it could be because they were not on the up and up in regards to terms and conditions, T's and C's and contracts. And if it's not them that that isn't on the up and up, it's someone that they went into business with, something to do with where they invested, something to do with resources, that whoever they were working with was not on the up and up. Now they're looking for a new collaboration. Tell me more. And so yeah, their finances, like I said earlier, could well be affected. There's a lot of pentacles here now as well. So yes, it could be about finances, but also you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Take it as it resonates. You could be that. Why is courthouse here with change, mending, and false person? Yeah, mending. I feel like it was this individual that was the dishonest person. And if that is you, I'm not calling you out. The cards are. This Seven of Swords reverse is a confession. This is somebody who's putting things right, coming clean, turning over a new leaf, okay? Especially with change and mending here. So there's something here where somebody has been left in financial or in some kind of depletion of resources or depletion of finances because they have been made to put something right when it comes to a contract, terms and conditions. And now they're looking for new collaborations, something that will take them from poverty to high honor, and also Ace of Cups, and King of Cups, something that makes them happy. But also I do feel like there's a tiny bit of affection here. This could be a good friend or someone that turns into a good friend, could be a mentor, could be like a family member, father figure. I think it as it resonates. Anything else here for courthouse, mask, change, and mending? If there's anything else, I mean, that's pretty clear. Courthouse, mask, change, and mending. Yeah. So I feel like, yeah, they're trying to put things right here, atone for their sins, so they can close a cycle. There's a cycle that needs to be closed, but they need to atone for their sins. Now, this feels like financially, but it also looks like they're being they're being affected karmically because the World card is here, this and the Magician reverse. The World card is reversed, the Magician here is reversed. This is somebody who is blocked, okay, cannot manifest things to happen possibly the way that they were happening before. This is somebody who has done people wrong, or somebody could have done them wrong, but either way there's karma here that is playing it out. And I don't know if they know this. I mean, the King of Cups is here, which would imply somebody who could be intuitive, especially if they are a water sign. But it's not really coming up strongly that they're aware of this. I just feel like they know they're in a bit of a bind at the moment financially and with their resources, and they know that they need to turn things around, especially to keep some kind of status or success. So what is the, and this could be with community coming up twice. Where's the other cards? Okay. This person may be seeking to begin or start some new community. They may want to start it with you. If you're the person that I'm talking about, you may want to start some new community with somebody else with the Three of Pentacles here. But it's almost like, I mean, beware of pyramid schemes and stuff. I'm not seeing that here. This doesn't feel like a dishonest energy, at least not anymore. But what I would say is beware. But it does feel like this is something, somebody's working on some kind of group project. It could just be you and this person, or this could be multiple people. But this is a big picture idea. And then this is how they're going to repair. This is where they want to invest, the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. To become this again, the King of Pentacles, that wealthy man, or at least to maintain it, Seven of Pentacles, we need to plant some more seeds. Is the juice worth the squeeze? They're looking for the right people, Magician card reversed, with skills that they don't have. to kind of plug the gaps in some kind of thing that they are wanting to create. So what is the this is quite interesting reading. Ooh, it really is just flying off the dome, honestly, right off the top. What is the outcome here? Or no, what is the advice? What is the advice here for the collective? What is the advice here for them? What is the advice for the collective in regards to this energy? What is the advice? The Five of Cups, the Moon card. Be aware, this person, you may not see it, but they're actually grieving something, mourning something, regretful about something. It's probably this thing with the money situation or something that's affected their stability, something where there was dishonesty. They won't show that to you up front. Again, you could be dealing with a water sign, specifically Pisces with that Moon card. Tell me more about the advice here for the collective. Yeah, they've just walked away from something. They've just had to walk away from something, and it's like it's like they've lost something. Somebody else is giving. Somebody else has either won something over them, or succeeded in taking something from them, or it's kind of like the only way they could get a win, which isn't really a win, is just cutting their losses. Tell me more about it. Again, a lot of water. This could be that they were dealing with a loved one, you know, a friend. You know, this is somebody who feels possibly betrayed or backstabbed by somebody that they're close to, just because there's a lot of cups here. Tell me more about the advice here for the collective. More advice. Yeah, this is somebody who is heartbroken. Okay, they are in some kind of grief or some kind of needing some kind of forgiveness. Why is the Three of Swords here? What is it they're needing forgiveness from, or what is it? Tell me more about this Three of Swords. I think they want to heal something, or mending is here. I feel like they're trying to atone for their sins, but tell me more about the Three of Swords. The Two of Cups. Okay. So they could have something to mend with you directly, collective. It could just be something that they want to rectify within themselves. It could be someone that you know. I am getting that for a small group of you because it keeps coming out a little bit. So this could be like an old friend where you're not talking anymore, or you fell out or something. But when you walked away, or when they walked away, they have struggled with it with the Three of Swords. They've struggled with their conscience as well. They've struggled with the mask that they wore. How they dealt with the situation is now coming back tenfold via karma. It's like giving the energy. The way that they treated you, they've just gone through something where someone treated them the same. Why is the Two of Cups here for the collective? Like, what do we need to know about this Two of Cups? The advice, the there we go. Queen of Cups. So this is somebody, again, it feels like you may know them. You could also be a water sign, collective, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is Cancer specifically. But the Two of Cups is here because of the Queen of Cups. There's something here about them and you feeling, at least how this, you know, this could have been a breakup for some of you. Yeah, I mean, I could keep digging because I feel like there's a few different groups, but the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups. The Two of Cups is here because of the Queen of Cups. They have feels for you, and I think they believe that you do too. Whether you do or you don't, it doesn't really matter. There's some kind of heartbreak from some kind of absence between you, possibly, or absence just generally, and while you've been at a distance, in separation from each other, they've really been going through some stuff, some of it of their own making by the looks of it, and they're now starting to you know, karma's coming back round for them, and they are starting to kind of lick their wounds a little bit more. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. There's a lot of energy. Yeah, but anyway, I want to leave that there. Like, share and subscribe. Like, share and subscribe, collective, and I'll see you in the next one.